Welcome to my YouTube video, where we honor important historical events and figures. Today we pay tribute to the Battle of Uhud, which took place in the year 625 AD in the city of Medina, now in modern-day Saudi Arabia. The battle was fought between the early Muslims and the Meccan forces. The Muslims were led by the Prophet Muhammad, and the Meccans were led by Abu Sufyan. The Meccans sought to avenge their defeat in the Battle of Badr and were determined to defeat the Muslims once and for all. The Muslim army consisted of about 700 soldiers, while the Meccan army was much larger, numbering about 3,000 soldiers. Despite the odds against them, the Muslims were confident in their ability to defend themselves and their city. The Prophet Muhammad employed a unique battle strategy, placing 50 archers on a nearby hill to protect their rear and flanks while the main force engaged the Meccans in combat. The battle began with both sides exchanging arrows and the Meccans gradually retreating. The Muslim forces, thinking they had won, began to pursue the Meccans. However, a small group of archers abandoned their post on the hill, leaving the rear and flanks vulnerable. Khalid ibn al-Walid, the commander of the Meccan cavalry, saw an opportunity and waited for the Muslims to reach their camp and caught the Muslims off guard. Despite this setback, the Muslims held their ground and continued to fight. The Prophet Muhammad himself was injured in the battle, but he continued to lead his troops and encourage them to remain steadfast. In the end, the battle was a strategic victory for the Meccans, but a moral victory for the Muslims. The Battle of Uhud taught the early Muslims an important lesson about discipline and following orders. It also showed the importance of having a well-thought-out battle strategy and being able to adapt to changing circumstances on the battlefield. Today, the Battle of Uhud is remembered as a symbol of courage and perseverance in the face of adversity. It is a reminder that even in the darkest of times, hope and faith can help us overcome any obstacle. Thank you for watching this YouTube video, and be sure to check out our other videos to learn more about important moments in history.